Hey guys, remember that time when I was walking through the bush, flapping my gums, talking about all the upcoming things I was going to be doing? Well, I casually mentioned that I was going to do a little figure carving video, and you called me on it. I've had messages saying, when are you going to do that video? So, again, this is the time. I don't feel super qualified, but we'll give her a go. When I started carving, the fellow that got me hooked on carving was a guy named Gene Messer, and he's on YouTube. Gene with a G, and he has a video series called Carving the Compact Character, I believe. And I just started whittling his little men, and that's what got me hooked on the carving. So watch that video. He's way better at it and explaining it. But another one was Sharon My Art, Sharon the name My Art, and they both make these cute little compact characters, little farmers with hats and overalls and hands in their pockets. So those two guys and or girl and guy in their videos are fantastic. So I'm not going to redo what they've done. So we're going to do something a little bit different with this carving. Mike Shipley has a book here called Whittling Country Folk. And in it they have a bunch of characters, and this little fella in particular, I think his name was Odie. I took that concept anyway, and I kind of bastardized it and made it my own little guy. So from that fella here, we went to this fella, this guy here. Added a hand and a walking stick, and this is what you can do once you get the concepts down. Little crazy beard hair man. Little sailor guy with a pipe. And this fella. And that's what I did. So like I said, once you see an idea, just make it your own and switch it up. And there you go. There's my guys. So we're going to do something somewhat similar to these kind of guys. Notice how there's no eyes, just the nose and the beard. It's a great starter project, but it's also a real, well, I really like them. I just think they're fun. So we're going to make something like that. I got a block of wood here that's 1.5 inches square by 3.5. So this is what we're going to use. I did that because you can go to the hardware store and get even 1 inch. This is basswood, but you can get a 2x4 of pine is probably 1 5/8 inches, so close enough if you don't have basswood, which a lot of guys question me where I get it. So if you can't find basswood, you can use pine, nice clear pine. So 1.5 inches by 3.5, and he's going to be smaller than these guys even. So let's get started. Okay, I'm going to put my glove on so safety police don't get me. I'm using a 2-inch Hillbilly detail knife, but any carving knife, you can do this with a little inch knife or 2-inch knife. Doesn't really matter. But right out the bat here, let's start on the feet. Just to roughen the feet. Let's go about a good say 3/8 from the bottom, and we're just gonna come in. Just outline the feet a little bit, kind of get a rough idea where everything's going to go. Alright. Just like that, just to mark it. Going to show you where the feet are going to go. If you want to go in the center, go in the center, just put a little V cut. There you go. There's your 2 feet on the bottom. Okay, let's move up to the head area. Let's say, roughly about there. What do we got? 3.5 inch piece. So let's say 1.25 inches, and we'll do that on 3 sides. Same idea on 3 sides. So just take the corners out we're just trying to get a feel for the body shape and what it's going to be. This one here. And how he turns out, like I said, these are just ideas, so we're just going to wing it. We're not going to try and make anybody in particular, we're just going to do the general concepts, and you can make whatever you like. Okay? So that's that. So right out the back right away, let's just take the corners off the back. Same idea, find center on the legs, the little V-cut just to know where the legs will split, like that. Okay, and let's just start rounding off the top here. Take all the quarter-inch flat spot all around. Okay, so that's where we're at with that, and a little bit at the front too here. All four sides, just square it off. Okay, it's the same. All right. Okay, so let's give this guy a coat instead of overalls or something. So we can come up, about there, say. Remember, this is just, we're still doing this rough, so what do we got? From the bottom, we'll give it another, about 1 1/8 inch from the bottom. And we'll just do the same thing, only we'll keep the bottom of the coat maybe a little bit straighter, so that it kind of hangs over the pants. So we'll just go a straight cut, and then come from the bottom. Alright. We're going to round everything after the fact, but we'll just come in not quite 1/4 inch all around it. Okay, see how that goes? A little straight cut in. Remember, just watch this video through, and then when you want to carve, just you can pause and stop it and start it whenever you want. So, all right, so that's where we're at. So let's take these front corners off, just around them a bit. And then the back shoulders will just come up, round them right into the back. Bring the back right up. Okay. We'll just keep jumping all around them, just trying to keep it all fairly uniform. So let's just, for your sake, that's a nose. And that's a beard, just so if you're looking at it you can see. Okay, so that's where we are. So let's take the feet up underneath here, so it's right up under the coat, and then we'll just kind of take the bit of the back off. Okay. Just to give the leg some shape. Nice and deep in the front, because we're going to be rounding it all off. Okay. Let's make a nice clean cuts now. kind of give the shoes a little bit more on the top. So now it's looking like something. You know, these characters too, this is not art, this is kind of like a whittling. And if you accentuate a certain area, they're caricatures, they're not realistic art. So it's almost funner to make them a little goofier proportioned even. Okay, so see how we brought the angle from the back of the foot up under the coat and the shoes kind of tuck in. Alright, let's go back up in the head now. Well, let's really round this over all around. In fact, on the back of the head, let's make that come way up in there. Big chunks out of there. That's the 3 sides. We're just going to give them kind of a goofy hat. Kind of like a hangy, saggy, hillbilly type hat. Now let's right out the bat here. Let's kind of outline a circle here where the hat's going to go. Give it a nice healthy 3/16 of a nice edge. Alright, and then we've got something to work from. So, kind of come up from the front here. See how this guy's got a little kink in his hat? We'll do something maybe on a smaller scale on the side of this one. We kind of bring this one side over, bring the front up. Put a big cut in the side, like that, so it won't be too droopy, but I have a little droopy area. Kind of get out all those cut marks. A bit of sniffles. You hear a bit of that chatter from the knife. Wow. Oh, that's thunder. So we have a little bit of a droop in the head there on the side. Okay. Okay, so this is where we're at. We've got the kind of a hillbilly hat on. We got the feet. So let's go back here. Let's just take a nice right up to the under the coat here. A couple good cuts there. Let's just split those legs. If you watch my little how to make a bear video, there's lots of similarities. And talk a little bit about making the cuts and such too. So there. So basically we split the legs. And we'll just take a little bit off the back there. Okay, around the heels. We'll clean up some of those rougher cuts. Okay. And I'll do the same thing in the front. Give the shoes a little bit more character too. Take the corners off the fronts. Alright. Little points. That. That. We're getting there. Let's just a little bit deeper here. Okay. Cut across flat and down. It's raining out there now. Okay, take off the corners. Alright, and then a nice little cut up to the bottom of the coat. This side. There, that'll do it. So let's just go around, take a little bit off the bottoms. So we can make these whatever we want. We can make them boots or shoes or clogs or bare feet, but I think we'll just stay with the little shoes. So in that case, if we're going to do that, we can bring these pants down like that. Just to see that. And give a couple good wrinkles in the pants. Like that. I'm doing this a lot faster than I normally would. So, just so you know. Same thing, wrinkles. I'm sure I'm breathing right into the camera too, but you'll have to deal with it if you want close up. Alright, here we are so far. So let's look at this this little rim here and make it a little bit bigger maybe at first. And we'll just kind of bring your knife around. Right around. And I'll just take that cut out of there. So you see how the bottom of the hat kind of comes in on that original 45 degree. So that's what we're kind of looking at there. Okay, and off the top of the hat, we'll just kind of get rid of that pencil line and hook her back in there. See that? It's a nice little cut in there. This cut's a little, they're both on a bit of an angle. The problem is if you try to go in there straight, you're going to get such a chatter around there if you got a bigger knife. like so. Got my pencil. So let's make this nose here. We'll give him a good hefty nose. Alright. And we'll go down. We're coming on a bit of an angle this way. Not a straight cut in. We're going to kind of angle it down to his face. On both sides. Okay. I'll come up underneath. We're getting there. Like that. I'll take that pencil marks off and just kind of round his nose a bit. It's going to be a little bit deeper as we continue, but just so you can see better. Okay, there's the nose. Something when I started carving I was always afraid to do is all my figures and things were shallow, never deeps, but now just these little inside corners here, just cut them. Don't Mickey Mouse around, just go deep first. See how I took that little corner out of there? Same with the poke, and then right across there, snap her out. Now we can get a little bit more depth on the nose and the sides. But yeah, shallow cuts don't make for good carvings in my opinion. So that's where we're at. Alright, let's get rid of these pencil lines here. Round that a little bit. Okay. Alright, let's make the beard. So let's come in, say, a 1/4 inch from the where the hat joins the beard. Come back about a 1/4 inch. Come down a bit. Same on this side. Down a bit. Let's give him a big manly round beard. Nice big. We can shave it up later, says the freshly shaven man. Okay, so same thing, we'll just come around the side. And this is going to be, oh, excuse me, a little bit of an angle. See that little bit of an angle back, just so that it doesn't come straight in. And we're just going to do this rough right now, and we'll fix her up later. So let's give him this big beard. we'll come back to the beard. I just want to get it in place. Just kind of round it a bit. It may end up a little bit thicker. Just kind of shape it up. Okay, well, we know where our beard is now. Let's get some arms going on this fella. And once we know where everything goes, then we can carry on. Maybe on the sides here, I might just make a little bit more. Come on. Just to kind of give the beard a top corner here. See that? That comes up. So the beard is actually in front of the body here. Alright, let's give him some arms. Or actually, let's round off these little sides here a little bit. Give him a little bit of a shoulder, not too much. Same with this side. A little bit of a shoulder. Around this. Okay. Make these round. So if you see from the side, see how we got the beard here, and then it still comes out a little bit because his hands are going to be in his pockets right about here. Right? That'll be the pocket. That'll come down. And across. Like that. So I'm going to carve that arm out of here. Oops. Here we're going to make a little triangle. I'm just going to pop that out of there. I'll keep doing that. So his beard's going to be right under, right over top of his hand. See that? Come down on the back. Take a couple pencil lines off. More there. Okay, then we'll cut the pocket. And then the pocket, the hand gently goes into the pocket. Just like that. Just gotta clean that up. See that? Give a little crease in the arm here. Maybe two, a little wrinkle. There. Yeah, something like that. And then where the pocket is there, we'll take a little corner out of there, just to give it some depth around. Okay, for the sake of time, we've done that side, so I'm just going to go and do the same thing on the other side. See you in a minute. Okay, so we got an arm on both sides. Looks okay. Get a little bit more off the back. Look at this hat too. That's the thing, you just kind of start working your way around it. And a little bit more of a scoop to the hat. You got some points on the front here. Let's just kind of round them off. Careful in your grain on this one. Just kind of slice them, because maybe slice it back to the touches the beard. Yeah. Be careful not to break them. So just kind of come back on an angle to the beard. That works. Okay, so we're getting there. Let's clean up the shoes here a bit. I only got a pant leg on one side too. I gotta do this side. I'll just kind of go around there. So you can play with these things for so long, just getting super fussy, but okay. We've got a coat on, so let's make the coat. Let's find center-ish on the coat. Get where it cut down. Alright. There. We'll cut from the bottom. See that? That brings it underneath. Yeah. Alright. Smooth that out. So this is still the edge of the outside of the 1.5" block, so that's just trimming that off there. Like that. And then we can just paint on some buttons when we paint them. Alright. Okay, the beard. Let's round this baby out a bit. Bring it back to the hat. Take off all these sharp edges. Just kind of round it. Okay. Now we're getting close to my favorite part. I don't know why, but it is. Okay. So, let's just kind of scallop back a little bit. I don't like a straight bottom either, so it's kind of nice to give her a little rounding. No coats are perfectly square. Just kind of scoop here and there and mix it up. Okay. Even there a little bit too much. Yeah. Like one side a little bit uneven. There. I think we got it. Yeah, see how the coat now it's a little bit uneven. A little bit round in the back. We can put a couple wrinkles in the back side of the coat. Wherever you think you want them. That. Put that neck in a little bit. A little bit more in the hat. Make it a little rougher. Okay. It's mustache time. Let's find the center here. Let's go for a nice big mustache. That's a big mustache. Something like that. Okay. Dig her in. Same thing. Don't go straight in. A little bit of an angle. We're just gonna cut that right out to the edge. Same on this side. Cut right out to the edge. Alright. Let's come up from the bottom. I'm sorry if I'm breathing in the camera. I can hear myself. Alright, right down the bottom of the beard. Or the outside of the beard, I mean. Okay, just gonna give this a little bit of a back angle. Like that. A little bit more in. Okay. Same on this side. A little bit of a back angle. Just kind of taking that pencil line off on the back angle. Okay. There. Starting to look like a guy there. Okay, now we got a little bit of a, the beard is too smooth, so let's just kind of scallop the beard a little bit with your knife. Same with the mustache. Bring that back. Okay, now let's dig in. Give them just a little triangle for mouth. So from that point, stab it in. From this point, stab your point in. We're going to come across and just pop that little mouthpiece out. Just like that. Give a little bit of an undercut on this mustache. Like that. Same on this side. Just a little undercut. Just to really makes it pop out. We bring that beard in just a little bit under the mustache. Makes it look like it's a little bit longer, see that? Just gonna round the beard out a bit. Well, So take a guy like this. See how I talked about painting those buttons on. This fella here, I actually drilled holes and I put dowels in with glue, but we're not going to do that. This video is probably way too long already. So I don't know what's left. We'll just kind of, when you're done there, just kind of go around. You want all nice little sharp edges. You don't want any little fuzzes or little knife chatter or nothing. So just go on and go around, just neaten it up a little bit. You know, but all your edges should be nice and sharp. See, like all around here. You know, if you see a little spot, you just give her another slice. Take your elbow off. Alright, I'm going to go stick this guy into the water and wet him up, and we'll come back. Alright, so that's the video. Here's our little man. I think he'll fit in well with the others. So, hopefully you got something out of this video. Like I said, I'm in no way, shape, or form a teacher of any means, and I highly recommend Gene Messer and sharing my art for piles of other stuff. But now we're going to go and paint them, but that's for another video that you're not going to hold me to. But just in case you do, this, I use paints like this, just the craft store folk art. But I may just save him for in a week or two to do a video about painting the characters. So hope you dig him. Not your regular guy. Nice little hillbilly. Here, let's put him with the other guys. There, see, he's a little bit shorter, but I think he fits in with the family well. So, alright guys, thanks for watching. Hope you're not bored to tears by this point, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching. See ya.